here at the Thomas Lincoln Cemetery at the Shiloh Presbyterian Church here in Illinois. Let's go for a walk here around this little cemetery. It just sits right off the highway here, and got some signs and stuff we'll read about this beautiful cemetery here at sunset. And Shiloh Cemetery is where Abraham Lincoln's father, Thomas Lincoln, is buried, and they've had to do some repairs, it looks like, to this sign where it's cracked. In Shiloh Cemetery are the graves of Thomas and Sarah Lincoln, father and stepmother of Abraham Lincoln. On January 31st, 1861, shortly before assuming the presidency, Lincoln came here from the Springfield to visit his father's grave in company with his stepmother. It'd be the last time he would come here. As we all would know, he would later be martyred. But we'll look as we go up here. This would have been at this cemetery where Abraham Lincoln would have came. A cold day that day, I'm sure. I've heard stories about it. He came here, and we'll walk over here to see exactly where Thomas Lincoln and Sarah Lincoln are laid to rest. But it was here where Thomas would be laid to rest, and heard a lot of stories about Thomas Lincoln and being Abe's dad. But it is here where they are laid to rest and buried. They moved the original marker of Thomas Lincoln, which would have set probably right about there. We'll show you that in a minute. He died in 1851, so 1778 to 1851. This is the father of President Abraham Lincoln. Sarah Bush Lincoln as well here, his stepmom, 1788 to 1869. As we come back over here, it'll say some more stuff about Thomas Lincoln. We know that Thomas moved several different places. He lived for a time in Indiana, Kentucky, and different places, and came here and settled in Illinois here, in this area. As we'll come around here, we can see what it'll tell you here. As I said, the sun's setting here. It says there, Thomas and Sarah Bush Lincoln, father and stepmother of our martyred president. Their humble but worthy home gave to the world Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, it's been noted how much Sarah meant to him as a mom. He called her there, but called her mom. It was his stepmom, very close to each other. But I thought we'd share that with you. And we'll walk over here right quick again. So much history here in this cemetery. But just thought I would share a little bit of this. As we walk back over here, we're going to look over here at the original marker that was laid here. But you'll see they had to move it. People were coming here and taking chips out of it. For whatever reason, people do that. Seen where they've done that to other gravestones, and you'll see here why they moved it, how it was causing damage to it. But history here with the Lincolns in Illinois. As you can see here, Thomas Lincoln, father of martyred president. And January 15th. They got the stuff on there. Very nice monument. But as you can see on the edges there, where people have taken it, tried to chip pieces of this off to take with them, of President Lincoln's father's gravestone here. And they've got it all in the ironed up clad here fence, I guess you'd say. But I thought this was a really neat monument. They got another thing over here as well that we'll look at as we walk over here. But I just thought the church here where he's laid to rest, just simple, nothing real fancy here. But here it is. the father of one of my favorite, I believe he is the greatest president our country's ever seen, President Lincoln. Here is where his father and stepmother are laid to rest. It's where he got his beginnings at here in Illinois. He lived part of his life in Indiana as well. But they said he came from Springfield here to this cemetery, like I said on that sign, just before he would have become president of our United States. And here it is, looking for Lincoln here. Thomas Lincoln's grave. That had been it way back in the day. So, guys, thank you for joining us here on our journey today to see Thomas Lincoln's grave here in Illinois. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless.